Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to look at the digital adaptation of the popular board game Evolution. It's important to stress that what you're looking at here is a beta build, so everything that you're about to see is subject to change. It's still under development. Now, it's actually on Kickstarter right now, so if you like what you see here, there's a link in the below description. You can go check it out. Truth be told, it's been quite a while since I've played Evolution. I covered it once for the developer when the board game was seeking funding through Kickstarter, but I haven't played it since then. So let's go ahead and learn how to play. The game threw me into a tutorial right out of the gate. One thing I would love to see is a menu first. That way I can adjust the sound levels and everything else. Luckily, there is an in-game options menu in the bottom left-hand corner here. Music and sound. The game deafens you with a very loud musical score, in-game musical score, when you first get to this screen. I've gone ahead and already turned all of that off. I do turn the music off generally just to avoid any sort of copyright issues, but also for the sake of the commentary. There's also screen resolution, full screen here. You can restart the tutorial, report feedback. So let's go ahead and just follow the tutorial and relearn how to play. Look, right there, your species is hungry. Okay, do I click on it? What? Excellent, that food is worth 1 point at the end of the game. Okay. Now what? Add population to eat more food. Alright, so it looks like we've got some foraging cards. Take 1 additional plant food. Excellent, give it 1 more population. Oh no, another species has come to the watering hole. Now you're competing for food. Egad, 2 population didn't get food and starved. Oh, that's good. The environment can be unforgiving unless you adapt. Let's use foraging as a trait this time. Great, a trait gives your species new abilities. Hover the cursor over the foraging trait to read its ability. Take 1 additional plant food. Okay. Add a population so you have enough unfed population to take 2 food at a time. Marvelous. Your species has adapted to eat faster. You can only eat food until your population is full. Go ahead and feed. This time it was your opponent who was short on food. As you can see, skillfully adapting to the environment determines who will survive. You're ready. Let's go to a watering hole. Okay. Species, okay. Play cards, fine. Looks like my opponent gets to go first, and is putting down 2 different creatures, okay. You can also use your cards to create more species. Each species you keep alive gives you another card next round. Alright, so cooperation. Add new species. Okay. The card you use only makes a difference when playing traits. Okay. So do I add more or what? I guess add trait. In order to create a new species, drag a card to the new species icon. Let's try again. Oh, okay. I didn't know it wanted me to do another one. Alright, there we go. Splendid. Oh, a new cooperation. Or a new trait, cooperation. Use your last 2 cards to make a cooperation chain. Try to adapt all the species to eat in 1 feeding. Every feeding, share 1 food to the right. Alright, so we're going to do something like that. Nicely done. Choose the correct species to feed first. Well, that would be this one here. Well done. For every species you keep alive, you get an extra card. Okay. Round 2. Select food. At the start of each round, you choose how much food to add to the watering hole. That number in the top left of the cards is their food value. You've got 3 population to feed right now, so choose wisely. Alright, well, maybe I should go for this. Well, we could, no. Let's do the 3 cooperate. Yeah, let's do 3 there. Just enough for ourselves without excess leftovers. You choose how to adapt this round. Remember, the 3 actions. New species, add population, or add trait. Alright, well, we've got enough. Why do we want to add another species if we don't have enough food? I can do foraging. Let's do foraging to take additional food. I'd love to add cooperation, shares 1 to the right. What do I want to do? Do I want to add population? I could increase population here. Sure, let's do that. Because now we've got this foraging card to take 1 additional plant food, so we can support that. Play your trait cards. I guess we'll add a trait here, because why not? If you change your mind, hit the okay, so we can undo that. Or we can just end turn. Alright, fine. We'll just end the turn when we're done. Looks like he's playing some traits. Feeding. Eat up. Get more food than your opponent to win. Alright, so we're going to take this one. There we go. We've got enough food. And it looks like they starved a little bit, so they lost some population. Alright. Round 3. Now, for whatever reason, the sound isn't working. I don't know why that is. I have the sound slider adjusted here around the middle, but nothing's happening. Again, this is a beta build of the game, so maybe it's not in play. A round consists of select food card, play cards, reveal food, and feed species. If you're ever not sure what to do, check the status bar at the bottom of the screen. Play your food card. Well, I'm going to do, like, say, I don't want to do maybe 4. Yeah, let's do 4. Play cards. Oh, he's adding another one. Glorious things happen when traits combine. Mix and match. Alright, let's add foraging here. Let's add just basically cooperation and foraging seem to be the... Alright, we'll do some foraging there, and everything's share to the right. So, like, I mean, I suppose we can add a new species here and then give it cooperation and foraging. So let's do that here. And foraging and cooperation. And we can add another species to it. Maybe we'll do this foraging of 10. Okay. And I guess we'll end turn and see if that does anything for us. Everyone has foraging, everyone has cooperation except for this one on the right, because it doesn't need it. End turn. Alright, 6 food. So he gets to go first. Well, that's not good. Our opponent went first and gobbled up the food. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I'd say so. How do we know who goes first and who goes second? So we lost all of those. No! My creatures! Alright, so who goes first and who goes second? Maybe it's this... Oh, first player marker. Okay, so now the first player marker comes to us. Okay, so we need to redo that. Select food. The green dinosaur shows that we go first this time. Don't leave your opponent any leftover food. Well, he needs a lot of food. I'd like to do... say 3. That way... because I'd like to grow my species. Again. Alright, let's add cooperation here. And cooperation here. And we'll do foraging. We'll put cooperation here. So we're going to try and set things up like we did before. And that should be good for right now. I'd like to get more cards later down the line. We get the food first. So if we can forage all that food. Do we want another set of cards? I mean, well, it depends on how many he had to have played some food. Like, I only put down like 3 or 4 food, so We can increase our population instead. All right, let's do that. All right, let's go ahead and end turn. We're going to take a risk and hopefully that he played some food on his end. He's adding a lot of population. All right, so there's 7. If you have to choose who to feed, try to keep species alive so you can get more cards next round. All right, well, we can feed everyone. 1, 2. There we go. So he's only got 2 food. So he's gonna, his characters are going to die off here. And he lost 2 population there. All right. Keep on trucking. Round 5. So now he's only going to play maybe 2 food. Possible. Okay, we eat last again. We got new trait cards that can help. A long neck can reach food outside of the watering hole. Oh, interesting. I like how the game introduces you to cards a little bit at a time. Before feeding begins, receive 1... Okay, play your food card now. So do I play that now, or is that a... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that gets attached to your species, then you can make use of that. So, food card. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I need to feed. Let's make sure we've got enough. I also want to grow, too. So, let's add 8 here, so that I can continue growing my species, or my population. I could do either or. I might want to add I might want to fill them up on trait cards first, then do that. Let's do long neck here. So I can add more population, or I can add more species. Which one do I want to do? All right, let's add cooperation here, and we'll add a species over here and add foraging here. Because why not? Long neck we'll add here, because why not? And, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We added 8 food. So we can add more population. Let's do that. Do that. Okay, that's 8. So that should be enough. But he gets to go first, so... All right, maybe we overdid it. Should we undo? Yeah, let's undo some of those. We don't want to add too much population. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Hopefully we have enough. We've got those long neck traits. There. All right, end turn. Sorry, so we gained some food first. Oh, wow, we gained a lot. Wasn't expecting that. So we received 1 free plant food, but we also got 1 from foraging. That's actually kind of nice. So maybe we didn't need to play as much food. I didn't realize that I'd actually get that much food out of it. That's cool. Okay. So we've got leftover food. Last round. We've got 19 food. All right. Select food. The game ends when the deck runs out. You can hover the mouse over the deck to see what round you're in. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying this. Again, it's been a while since I've played, but I like the cutthroat, you know, you've got to sort of strategize and also try and predict what your opponent's going to do and how much food they're going to throw in. I mean, with my long neck ability, I don't really need to do much. I don't need to gather food from the middle. They can do it all themselves. So the question is, now do this cooperation, share 1 food to the right. So... But see, my question, though, is that, okay, I get 1 free plant food, but then I get an extra 1 because of that. So how did I get the extra ones to pass to the right? How did I have enough? All right, well, let's... Oh, I got to play a food card first. I guess we'll play, say, 3... And then we'll put some long neck cards in here. All right. Let's go ahead and add population. Do you want to add any more? I mean, there's some extra food here, and we get to go first. So, might be beneficial for us to increase this as much as possible. All right, that's good. 3, 3, 2, 2. We don't want to go crazy. All right, end turn. So our long necks should do their thing. Oh, look at all him. Look at, he's going all in. I wish that thing would slow down a bit so I can see what's going on. Feeding. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at all the food. Yeah. Well, we've got, okay, so we got 2 from here, and then we passed it to the right. So, okay, so we passed 1 to the right, and then the 2 from here. Okay, so this one generated 2, this one generated 2, this one generated 2, and this one. Okay, so the only one we have to feed is this one. Now, they're going to run out a little. I probably put too much food in, honestly. Yeah, but I didn't put in enough to help him out. So he did lose some population there. So I think we did okay, considering. Dominant species, 50. Not too bad. You won, simply smashing work for new biologists. Your score is all the food you ate, plus your ending population, plus your traits in play at the game end. Next up, carnivores. Or we can play this watering hole again to make sure we've got the basics. All right, I'm ready for more. Okay, so in the next video, maybe we'll tackle carnivores. But if this is something that you might like to play, again, there is a board game version of this out on the market now. There's also a Kickstarter link in the below description that will allow you to check out the digital adaptation. So if you guys haven't already, subscribe to my channel and check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.